Here's how an arrest warrant had me arrested from school at 15, from a brand new school I'd just moved into, in front of my brand new headmaster by plain-clothed CID police officers. So we were all living in this house, and there was a little bit of land out the front. My dad thought he owned it, my next door neighbour thought they owned it. So my dad kind of declared war with these people, and it was all going through the council and the police, and it was a tiny little bit of land, but it was the principle of it, you know. Me and all the boys, we were there every day, and we made this, you know, it's bad looking back at it, we made next door neighbours' life hell pretty much, just doing stupid shit. We were hanging out outside on the bit of land, had all our mates turn up, and it was like a car show down there, you know. We were blazing and causing ag, man, really trying to wind them up. And it was all encouraged by my old man. He just wanted to get under their skin. I think he was just more pissed off because they were actually trying to take that land off him. One day a car was left there. I think it was like a stolen car, and it was left, and it was parked and left right outside the fella's window on this little bit of land. And I don't know how it got there, but kind of been through my dad because he got us to move it. He didn't want to look at it, so I think it had been used in a robbery and just dumped there. But I'll never forget my mate Aki come up, and he first showed me how to hot wire a car. He'd ripped out all the ignition cables, and he didn't even tie them together. He just like squeezed them together with a pliers. Just started ticking over. It was well funny. Anyway, so we were joyriding this motor up and down, causing ag really. I was getting arrested all the time. Police were forever turning up. They were calling them. They didn't handle us well, coming to think about it, you know. But at the same time, we were wrong. We shouldn't have been doing it. And at this time, I've just left my old school because remember the traveller who nicked my chain? He was now after me. So I was like, fuck this. Really, my mum was ill and all that, and I wanted to actually just get out of school. But yeah, it weren't happening. I had to actually then go to another school, which was worse than ever. Loads of shit started happening at this new school. The worst shit. So I'm at this new school, and man, if you've ever had to like move into a new school, man, you don't know nobody, it is traumatic, mate. Oh, it was a horrible feeling not knowing anybody and just turning up to school, and I hated school, hated it. So anyway, I haven't even met the headmaster. I must have been there about 4 days, and we sat there in the afternoon. We come back in for like registration and all that shit, and there's a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. And there's 3 people at the door, a man and a woman. I stood with my headmaster, who I haven't even met yet, and they said, Richard, can you please pack your stuff and come with us? And I was like, why? And it was like, well, you're actually being arrested. You're under arrest. And I was like, what? Can you imagine that? Being arrested in front of my brand new classroom, in front of my headmaster I ain't even met yet, and my form tutor. So I had no choice. You know, but really, those plainclothes officers should never have been allowed to come into the school and take me away without notifying my parents like that. My dad was pissed. He was fucking pissed over that, you know, because they could have been anybody with fake ID turning up. They could have been a couple of speedos, you know what I mean, and took me away, and that was that. So the school should have never let me go, arrested or not. But there you go, I was 15 and I got arrested for criminal damage and harassment by the next door neighbour. And, you know, as I say, in the end, everything got resolved. We sold up the house in the end. My dad went to Spain. Yeah, we made it right with those people, though. We went back and apologised a few years later. Me and Aki did, actually, just to sort of clear our conscience a little bit, because we did really give them a dog's life over there. But we were young, and the mistake they made was giving us the attention. You know what I mean? As soon as they gave us a bit of attention, that's when we sort of brought it to them a little bit. But like, as I say, you know, we were forever egging their house, causing shit right outside their window. They had kids, so we were bang out of order. And I regret that, and I'm sorry to those people. But yeah, man, I got arrested, cautioned. I was there for the whole fucking day. My old man turned up down there, pissed at Surrey Police. You know, I learnt a valuable lesson that day. It was something I used to get in my school report a lot. And it was, Rick has ability to learn and be intelligent, but he is easily led. You know what I mean? Couldn't sum it up better. So that was the story of me being arrested from school by undercover police at 15 years old in my brand new school. So I hope everybody, what they take from these videos is educational, and please learn from my mistakes. This is not glorifying anything. Like, if I could take it all back and change it all, I fucking would. But at the end of the day, it happened. It's life. Life is like this. It's filled with bullshit. Someone's got a fucking sad tale story to tell, then they haven't really lived it, man. And they haven't really lived a life yet. You haven't experienced death. You haven't even been out in the world, had a fight, been arrested. I ain't glorifying any of that, man. But shit, these are the things that, like, the mistakes we make and the bullshit events like this, what I'm saying, make us a man, make us learn and make us more fucking powerful as an individual, mate. Like, to having gone through that, I just hope you take something from these videos. I can understand if these videos made me look good, but these videos don't make me look good. Like, I could say a load of bullshit. I could say, I've done this, I've done that, I fucked him up, I fucked that. The reality of it is, I've been a scared little boy the whole way through it. And it takes a man to man up and fucking put it out there like that. Real recognise real at the end of the day. And listen, I'm nobody special, mate. I've just lived a life, been through some shit, and I don't regret it, because the results of those events has led to where I am right now. One day you go.